The Abundance Mindset. Hello, Peter Eschiet Sr. here. In this video, I will tell you about the abundance mindset and how to shift from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset refers to the paradigm that there is plenty out there for everybody. Another way of looking at this phenomenon is in terms of a scarcity mentality versus an abundance mindset. Stephen Covey initially coined these terms in his best-selling book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The scarcity mindset. When you have a scarcity mindset, or scarcity mentality, you believe you don't have enough, you'll never have enough, and that there's not much you can do about it. It's a fixed mindset where thinking out of the box and risk-taking isn't possible. Fear and low self-esteem hold people back from trying new things and advocating for themselves. A "nothing good will come from it" attitude prevents those with a scarcity mindset from negotiating their rent or for a raise. It stops them from applying for jobs with more responsibility and higher pay. It can also leave them very unfulfilled. With a scarcity mentality, you only focus on the present. Immediate and urgent needs are addressed at the expense of your future self. If you're not living paycheck to paycheck, you save extra money rather than investing it for long-term growth. With the scarcity mindset, there isn't enough money to do both, even if you're told to start small. There's always something to spend the money on instead. Stephen Covey's best-selling book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, describes the scarcity mentality as a zero-sum paradigm of life. When one wins, someone else loses. The pie is only so big. If you're lucky enough to get a piece, you keep it for yourself because it could be gone tomorrow. People with this mindset tend to live sad and frantic lives. They incur debt to avoid missing out on something they want or need today. They're takers, not givers, and they seldom if ever get the financial security they desire. They're jealous of others and what they have, ignoring any of their good fortunes. This can be a very discouraging way to live. Please remember to check the link in the description and get your copy of this product. Have you ever paid attention to your thoughts for a day? Are your thoughts generally fearful, negative, focused on what you don't have? Or are they generally hopeful, positive, focused on the things you do have? Do you feel like everything is working against you? Or, do you feel like the universe is there to help you? Do you feel like you'll never be able to fulfill your purpose because you don't have the resources? Or, do you focus on living your purpose no matter what resources you currently have? In his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Powerful Lessons in Personal Change, Stephen Covey explains that when you live in a world of scarcity, you compete for available resources, even when there is an abundance of them. Does this sound familiar? We see this a lot in corporate environments. Promotions and raises are few and far between. There are not enough women on our leadership team or board. We're constantly in competition with similar businesses, vying for a bigger share of the market. And in recent events like the coronavirus pandemic, we're scrambling for the last roll of toilet paper, the last bottle of hand sanitizer, the last box of pasta or can of beans. When just days before, the shelves in stores across the country were stocked full of them. Fear of the unknown can cause us to think with a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset is the belief that there will never be enough, resulting in feelings of fear, stress, and anxiety. On the other hand, an abundance mindset flows out of a deep inner sense of personal worth and security. It's grounded in the belief that there is more than enough for everyone. An abundance mindset can help us relieve our fears and anxieties in these uncertain times. When we feel secure and confident about what we already have, whether that's enough food or enough knowledge, we're channeling an abundance mindset. Here's how you can shift from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. While abundance is often associated with money, it's not limited to financial thoughts. It shows up in every thought you think. Thoughts you have like, "Things aren't going my way. Why is this happening to me?" Which can lead to even more fearful, scarcity thoughts. Here are a few examples of a scarcity versus abundance mindset. When someone gives you a gift that you don't particularly like, scarcity says, They know I don't like this. I don't know why they got this for me. Abundance says, wow, that was so nice. I can't believe they remembered my birthday. When you get the email from the recruiter letting you know they're moving on to other candidates, scarcity says, I didn't get this job. I'm not good enough. I will never get a job. While abundance says, that wasn't the right fit for me. My dream job is still out there waiting for me. I'll keep looking. Thinking about the gender pay gap, scarcity says, why does this guy get to sit around and do nothing and earn more than I do, when I need to work twice as hard to earn less? Abundance says, I don't have to work twice as hard to prove my worth. I bring so much value to this team. My gifts will make room for me. Scarcity says, why is this happening to me? Abundance says, what is here for me? Focus on what you have. If you haven't noticed by now, an abundance mindset is simply always looking for gratitude. It's about choosing to see the positive and focus on what you already have. When you focus on the things you're grateful for, you naturally pull yourself out of the scarcity mindset. Gratitude is all about having appreciation for the good things in your life, or the lessons you learned along the way, which helps you cultivate an abundance mindset. The word appreciation means to increase in value. So, when you concentrate on the good feelings you get from practicing gratitude, those positive feelings will increase. And so will the good things in your life, because you'll start to notice them more often. And when you notice the good things in your life, you can't help but feel more abundant. You can start by writing down 5 things you're grateful for each night before going to sleep, or as soon as you wake up in the morning. Or, go on a gratitude rampage and start listing, or taking mental note, of everything you can see, hear, or think of. Please remember to check the link in the description and get your copy of this product. Look for the lesson. When we feel like things aren't going our way, it's easy to get caught up in a scarcity mindset. I can't believe this is happening to me. I'll never get ahead. I'll probably lose my job over this. When you catch yourself in this scarcity spiral, think about a lesson you could learn from the situation. Is there another perspective you can take? Did a mistake at work lead to a negative performance review? Did your best friend finally get her dream job, and you feel a little jealous? Did you choose to stay in your comfort zone instead of asking for the salary you deserve? What lesson is here for you? How can you use this situation to grow and develop? Finding the lesson in these situations helps you shift to an abundance mindset and see more possibilities available to you. Believe you are enough. I know this is easier said than done. Many of us struggle with a lack of self-worth. Stories from our past lead us to believe that we're not good enough or smart enough or pretty enough to get what we want. Or, that what we want is stupid, ridiculous, or never going to happen. Do you believe that you deserve the good things in your life? Do you feel guilty for what you have? Start by exploring these feelings. When you have thoughts of scarcity, it's easy to see everything from this place. It's easy to believe that you don't have enough education, or you need one more certification before you can apply for the job or get the promotion or find your purpose. It's easy to believe that you won't get the salary you deserve or that you don't deserve to pursue your life purpose. Shifting your thoughts to believe that you are inherently worthy will help you develop an abundance mindset. Know that you are worthy by virtue of being here, being human. You deserve to have anything you want in the world. Believing that you deserve more doesn't mean someone else gets less. Sometimes, we think, why do I deserve this when there are so many people suffering in the world? This belief implies that some people are worth more than others. That some people are more deserving of things than other people. And if that were true, then it means that some people are better than other people. Which is simply not true. Instead, shift your thoughts to believe that everyone is worthy. Everyone is deserving of everything in the world simply because they exist. There is more than enough to go around. And yes, there will always be people suffering around the world. But you get to choose what part of that suffering you want to change. You can choose guilt and comparison because you don't believe you're worthy of what you have, or you could choose to use your resources to make an impact in the world. It feels better to believe you are worthy, and it feels good to help other people. Those good feelings keep you in an abundant mindset. The takeaway: when you can see your life and career from a more abundant place, you'll create more abundance. It starts with a deep and profound sense of our own inherent worth. When we believe that we deserve to have enough, and that there is more than enough to go around, this abundance mindset creates more opportunities, more creativity, and more possibilities for us to make an impact and do good in the world. Take action now. To strengthen your abundance mindset, grab your journal and consider the following questions. Where in my life do I allow scarcity-minded thoughts? How can I shift those thoughts to an abundance mindset? Where in my life am I already abundant? How can I bring more abundance into my life? Please remember to check the link in the description and get your copy of this product. If you're stuck in a scarcity mindset around finding your purpose, join the free 30-day Life Purpose Challenge. You'll learn about the ancient Japanese philosophy Ikigai to help you identify what you love to do, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs from you. Finding your purpose doesn't just help you, it changes the world. Because if every woman lived her purpose, every need in the world would be met. Join the free 30-day Life Purpose Challenge today. Please remember to check the link in the description and get your copy of this product. Why you should prioritize well-being. The abundance mindset. Covey also coined the term abundance mindset, or abundance mentality. In this paradigm, there is plenty out there and enough to spare for everybody. Compared to a scarcity mentality, it's certainly a more positive and optimistic outlook. Those who've adopted abundance mentalities aren't controlled by impulse, and they readily share with others. They always have enough for today and tomorrow. If there is something they need or want, they'll figure out a way to get it. But they aren't in constant pursuit of things. Abundance creates freedom. With an abundance mindset, you dream and think big. You're a lifelong learner who always takes opportunities to add to your knowledge and skill set. But it isn't just about you. When those around you find success, your congratulations are sincere. As hard as change can be, with an abundance mindset, it's much easier to embrace change, even complicated changes. You know life is dynamic, and being future-oriented allows for more growth with an abundance mindset. Your cup half full attitude means there's room for different experiences in life, not just more of the same. Having an abundance mindset will help you start the business of your dreams, apply for a leadership position, return to school for the degree you still want, all while serving others. At the end of the day, people who think abundantly have real financial security because they make things happen and go after what they want. And you'll enjoy being around them because of their positivity. Adopting an abundance mindset. After learning more about abundance mentality, you can see why it's so important to adopt. If you believe you don't currently have an abundance mindset, you aren't optimizing the quality of your financial life. Having a scarcity mentality can prevent you from taking control of your finances. The best shot you'll have at obtaining the wealth and financial security you desire is to do what you can to shift from having a scarcity to an abundance mindset. What can you do to make the shift? Below we describe ways to help you realign your thinking. Just keep in mind it takes time, focus, and energy to overcome a deep-seated scarcity mentality. After taking steps, finding success, and moving toward financial independence, you'll see why it's worth all of your effort. Work to adopt an abundance mindset by 1. Reducing your exposure to media. The more time you spend in front of a screen, the worse you probably feel. Scrolling through your social feeds reminds you of what you don't have. Advertisers get you to spend money on things you don't need or want. Reducing the time you spend connected to the TV or social media will boost your happiness and decrease your desire to waste money. 2. Organizing all aspects of your life. If you find yourself living in a mentally or physically cluttered environment, you'll eventually lose track of what you already have. That's a vital driving force behind the incessant need to address scarcity. Use the time you're saving by giving up hours in front of your TV or phone to organize everything in your life. You'll then clearly see You already have more than you need. You have an abundance. 3. Adopting a beginner's mind. Shoshin is a Zen Buddhism concept meaning beginner's mind. It denotes having an open and eager attitude and a lack of preconceived notions when studying a subject, even when we're not a beginner in the subject. When we think we know it all, we lose our ability to be creative, see things with a new eye or hear it in a new way, and brainstorm without reservations. Adopting a beginner's mind can enhance your experiences, help you build better relationships, and increase your creativity. 4. Sharing with others. A quote from Anne Frank is appropriate here. No one has ever become poor by giving. When you start to appreciate all that you have, you begin giving more freely to others. Enhancing the lives of people around you benefits you too. It's a wonderful feeling sharing with family and friends. But being generous and giving freely to strangers in need is very fulfilling also. 5. Giving up on being number one. If you have a scarcity mentality, everything seems like a competition. You can be obsessed with coming in first to prevent yourself from losing. But losers aren't required in the game of life. Believe it or not, adopting an abundance mentality allows you to see there's plenty to go around for everyone. We can all be winners. 6. Halting the comparison of yourself to others. You are not in competition with your friends, family, neighbors, or coworkers. If you get caught up competing with them, you'll end up with everything they wanted and not what you want. The abundance mindset allows you to practice delayed gratification because you don't have to have it all now. You can save time, energy, and money by focusing your spending on your needs and wants without scarcity impacting your decisions. 7. Reflecting on what you have with a grateful attitude. Research points out that gratitude is associated with many benefits, including improved physical and psychological health, happiness, and life satisfaction, and decreased feelings of materialism, burnout, depression, and more. When you nurture close relationships, act with kindness, appreciate your good health, and volunteer to help others, you're practicing gratitude. You can create lists of things you're grateful for, write letters to those you appreciate, or express gratitude to others. 8. Focusing on what's working, not what isn't. It's human nature to look for what's wrong or to focus on what we don't have. But dwelling on the negatives isn't healthy, productive, or beneficial for anyone. Finding the positives and focusing on what's working helps you grow more optimistic and attain abundance. Positivity attracts positivity. It draws positive people, events, and outcomes to you. It enables you to discover new opportunities, learn from a variety of situations, and keep moving towards your goals. Final thoughts on the importance of adopting an abundance mindset. Your thoughts, feelings, and attitudes about money impact your ability to meet goals and build wealth. While wealth carries a different meaning for each person, most people want to become financially independent. What's different about each person's view of wealth and independence is how they pursue it, and the limitations they either knowingly or unknowingly accept while trying to get there. Flipping the script from having a scarcity to an abundance mindset isn't easy. But when you shift from being envious of others to being inspired and curious about their success, you'll be open to learning from it. That's when you'll make fast progress toward your goals and abundant life. Thanks you for watching my video. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, comment and share this video and like it. Smash the bell notification icon to get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks and bye.